Unit 2. An audio guide.
The mobile phone is one of the most successful inventions of the 20th century. In the cases in front of you, you can see a selection of different mobile phones. You may think that mobile phones have only been around for the past 20 years. But in fact, they've existed in different forms for several decades. The cell technology, which was later used in mobile phones, was invented in the 1940s, and as early as 1908, people were doing experiments with radio phones in cars and on ships. We can divide mobile phones, as we know them today, into 4 generations. You can see examples of the different phone generations in the case in front of you. The first generation was introduced in the early 1980s. These phones were installed in cars. They were much bigger and heavier than phones today. They were the same size as a briefcase, and the batteries weighed 20 kilos. The phones were very expensive too. It was in the 1990s that the progress was made in cell technology, which led to the second mobile phone generation. The first mobile phone call using digital technology was made in 1991 in Finland. Digital technology meant that the phones became quicker and more reliable. They also became smaller and lighter. The new phones weighed between 100 and 200 grams. The first SMS text message was sent in the UK in 1992. More and more people began using mobile phones in their everyday lives. This increase in popularity led to more improvements in mobile phone technology and the introduction of the so-called third generation in the mid-2000s. Third-generation phones aren't just used for making telephone calls, but for checking emails and instant messaging too. If you don't have a third-generation phone yourself, you probably know someone who does. With the third generation, mobile phones have also become cheaper for customers as there is more and more competition on the market. So what will the fourth generation look like? It's still early days, but very soon we expect mobile phones to be even faster, even better on the internet, and you'll be able to video call too.